Hello everybody, welcome to Colo Bike Park in North Carolina. It's myself and Anna, and today we're going to be learning a vital skill. We're going to improve Anna's manuals.
Yes!
So we're going to look at how to do it, break it down and apply it to some obstacles. And here is exactly how. Okay Anna, so when it comes to the manual, what kind of stage are we at the moment?
I would say on a hump I can kind of kick the back end down and just sort of, but it's not always 100%, and I certainly can't hold a manual like down a hill or anything.
So you can kind of pick the front wheel up to get like over an obstacle or a bump or something like that on a trail, but maybe like you said, sort of holding that front wheel up and going.
I think when it comes to like a bump, I kind of get into a nice position and then all I have to do is kick down the downside of a bump.
So you're using the bump to take off?
Yeah.
Rather than maybe manualing over the bump or something?
Yeah, that's what's happening here.
All right, well, I think first things first, we need to sort of see what we're working with here. We need to see, one of your manuals. And then go from there. Okay, let's see what Anna's got. Let's see some of the manuals. Okay, go on.
That's
all
it.
Right. I want you to channel that gold bike power. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, there's definitely some improvements we can make to kind of the technique and the motion that you're going through here, because you're sort of just lunging off the back of the bike.
Yes.
Is that exactly?
That's my strategy.
That is it, sort of just lunge and kind of pull and hope. So I think we need to go back to basics. We need to sort of break the correct range of motion down and we'll start from there. So let's head on to that nice smooth path over there. So at the Mo, I think we both know that you're kind of just throwing weight backwards and kind of hoping for the best. And it kind of works because the front goes light and picks up, right? Mm-hmm. But I think we can sort of break that down a little bit better, as we said. So we're going to do it in a couple of motions here. So riding along, we're getting slightly downhill, which kind of helps. We're basically just going to squat down into the bike. And that's the first movement, kind of like you would to do a bunny hop. And we're just gonna squat down. That's gonna sort of load the bike, if you like. And then we're gonna focus on the next one there. So just along, squat, squat. And then we'll move on to the next phase. It's gonna feel a bit weird. And obviously it's gonna go against sort of the things you've learned over the years. That's it. Just squat down. There you go. So at the moment, your body on the bike, you're shifting your weight just in a diagonal line back over the rear wheel, right? Mm-hmm. So we kind of want that to go in an L shape. So we're going to go down, which is what we're practicing, that squatting down, and then shifting backwards. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to do the second part where you've compressed, so you've done your bouncing down, and then once you're down, backwards. Down and then back. And then we're going to work on getting that smoother. Well, let's kind of get the whole down, back, down, back. You see what I mean? Hey, there we go. But you can kind of see how that sort of down and then shifting of the weight backwards really picks up the front end, right?
Yes, and it kind of helps your arms keep straight so that you're not using your arms to pull either.
Yes.
It's all in the legs.
Yeah, exactly, because so many times you'll see people just riding along, just trying to go, really just pulling up with the arms, and it's, the body's not doing that much, and the arms are there going like this, it's like they're flipping jackhammering a road up type thing. It's not quite working. Keep it
in the legs.
Yeah, so just try and do that a little bit more, and basically with slightly more force is going to pick the front end up. And we're going to get onto braking shortly as well.
Yes.
So we'll be coming along and we're just more force down and back. Ooh.
Whoa.
And you see it really
You did it.
I did do it, yeah. I did do a manual. Oi, there we go. Nice. See that last one there where the front just picked up? Where that front sort of stayed up just a little longer on that last one you just did? That was the one. So that's like really getting there then. So I think now we kind of need to talk about braking. Yeah, I had that feeling of nearly looping out, right? Well, the back brake's obviously going to stop you from looping out. If you could be like a 12 o'clock boy, you could be nearly up here. If you jam that back brake on, the front end's going to drop. So that my sort of top tip here is obviously just keep one finger on the back brake at all times. Mm-hmm. Just keep manualing, just keep pulling and pulling, trying to shift that weight, real force it back in that nice sort of smooth L shape. And then when you start feeling that front end just picking up more and more and more, just make sure you're covering that back brake and if you feel like you're going to loop out, back brake on, it'll drop straight down.
Do I need to be going for like straight legs or bendy legs?
Yeah, you'll sort of just start naturally pushing the bike from underneath you as well.
Okay.
So as your weight shifts as your weight shifts down and then back, your legs will sort of naturally straighten, right?
Okay.
So you're kind of going to get that hips behind the rear axle almost. So your hips, as you come down and you'll shift back, see how my hips are almost in line, and then as I really pull and the front starts to pick up, your hips are behind the rear axle. Full force this time, Anna. Full force. Big squat and shift it back. So down and back.
Ooh.
That's it, you got it, just really back, go on. Yeah, there you go. It's getting there.
It's exhausting.
Exhausting. Okay, cue 5-minute breather. Flying death bugs.
Gross.
So I think we're gonna film Anna on this one because it's a great way to actually watch yourself back. So get your mate, get your mum, get your dad, get your brother, auntie, sister, uncle, brothers, nieces, nephews to just film from side on, and that way you can kind of see the motions that you're doing. Actually, phones are so good these days, we can break it down even to slow-mo. Okay, Anna, let's see what we got. If you could do it right in front of me.
Oh, I can't.
That's it, go on. I think she's been quite hard on herself. I think she's doing pretty well. Okay, here is you. This is you, Anna.
That is me.
Okay, so let's skip along. So this one here is going to be the good one. So you can see you're standing up.
Yeah.
Squat into the bike. I think we can go more vigorous with the squatting.
Okay.
So you see you're still maybe going...
Oh, I loaded it.
So you preloaded it in, but you see like you come down and then back. So the motion's there and the front wheel does stay up. I think if anything, maybe it's a little more leant over at the front.
What, me or?
Yeah, you. So if you're just a little more crouched at the front, really like, boing, get a bit more power on those arms. Yeah. That's it. It's good. Ah! It is obviously pretty tiring to sort of just pull manual after manual after manual. It's achy on your arms, right?
I feel like an actual manual would be easier at this stage.
More than trying to, just holding it there sort of thing.
Yeah, just be like, this is cool.
You're like, oh, finally my arms get a rest. I mean, look, you're doing really well. And a key thing to learning, not just manuals, but any new mountain bike skill is, of course, perseverance. I mean, we all know that.
How do I know where that bite point is?
Bite point for what, sorry?
Like, where's the balancy point?
Well, that's something that you just learn once the front end starts. Yeah, it's tricky. I can't, there is no, everyone's got a different balance point, of course.
All right, I see.
I mean, what a great thing is have you seen those manual trainers?
Yes.
Like where you put the back wheel in? I mean, that can really help you feel what that balance point's like, but not everyone's got one of those. We don't have one out here. And everyone's balance point is slightly different on different heights, sizes, all sorts. So, for me, it might be here. For you, it might be back here. It's something that you'll learn once the front end starts picking up higher and higher and more, and you start to feel it just hovering. You're like, oh, I'm nearing that balance point there.
Okay.
And it's that back brake that's going to stop you from going over the balance point. So what we're doing now, I've thrown in another sort of practice technique, and it's to get Anna to kind of feel what that balance point feels like. So we've leant up just against the post here, and we're just practicing that motion, squat and pull back, shifting the body weight. Back brake's on, because if you don't have the back brake on, the bike just shimmies around underneath you. And this is purely to get a feel for just what that balance point feels like and how hard you got to pull to make the front end come up. So go on, Anna, give it the big one. There you go, like it hovers. Yeah, you see what? All I'm doing as well is obviously, because Anna's clipped in, I don't want to topple left or right or fall over, so I'm just there ready to catch. Go on, Anne.
Oh, I stood up a bit much there. Oh!
But you can definitely see, in comparison to the manuals you were doing, like moving along the path earlier, that front wheel's coming up higher, right? And you're kind of getting a feel for that balance point. Yeah, go on, give it the old full heave-ho.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is going to be well good, this one.
Oh, I was just warming up.
Yeah, no, that was a walk. There you go.
You're holding me though.
I mean, it worked. That was like your high fives. Okay. But it got a feel for the back.
I feel like I need to go a lot further back.
Yeah, and the force needed to get you back, right?
I didn't put much force in, but for some reason with the back brake, I can push easier.
Yeah.
So I guess I do need to push more when there's no back brake.
Exactly, yeah.
More legs, I think.
More legs, but you got little legs, so I'm gonna,
Yeah.
It's tough, it's tough. Should we try it on the track?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it on the track. So at the pump track, Anna was saying, obviously, that she finds it easy to use a roller to essentially help launch the front wheel in the air. So that's really good, but we're going to try and link it with going over another roller. So Anna's going to drop in, use this first one to kind of compress and get the preload into the bike, if you like. And we're going to get her to manual from this one over to the next one. Oh! Yes! That was well good.
I did a thing.
You did a thing. No way. Get in.
Yeah.
That was well
Do
good.
that
Okay.
again.
But that was a sustained manual, right? So that wasn't just like launching the front wheel off a bump. Anna actually linked up two rollers together, manualing in between. The process has worked. You got it 3 times. 3 times, they said. You conquered it.
Okay.
Here we go, so.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I mean, a touch short, but still a marked improvement. So the thing, when you're manualing through rollers, because obviously that back slope helps sort of kick the back end out. That's where you got to be wary on the back brake, because that's when a big old Larry loop out can happen.
Right.
But it won't, because she's freaking sick.
Oh no.
Oh no. You could see like the compression and that on your body was all a bit off then, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I was all about legs. I went all arms.
You literally, once you got to the top of the roller, you literally just pulled up and
Yeah.
no leg pushing. But it's all good.
There's
I like
pulling.
this. Learning. It's well good.
Legs. Oh no.
Whoa.
It's bad.
Okay, so there is another trick. When you are going through rollers, unless you've got like steezy manuals and you can hold them, you do need a bit of momentum. I reckon a little quicker, Anna, because we're just going, you're picking the front up good.
Yeah.
But I think just because we were a little steady there, we didn't have the momentum to carry you through.
Okay.
Nice.
More
You're a good student.
power. It's a hard day. Pumping. Woo!
Yes! That was well good.
Yeah, you do need to go quicker.
You do. You need a certain amount of momentum, right?
Yeah, you need to go quicker for sure. And then my legs almost felt like it was just following the momentum.
Your legs kind of just followed through and pushed out from underneath you.
Yeah.
Did you feel like it went like quite light at the front? Like you were going to loop out?
No.
Ah, awesome.
It just sort of like happened.
Flowed.
Yeah, it flowed.
Sick. Well, I think we should end the video there. That's a success.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, look, you've crushed it today. I think should be massive
Practice
high five.
time, isn't it? Because it's not a day's skill, is it?
I'm going for a big one here now. You just got stonemason high five. That was awesome. Honestly, you progressed really good today from like the path to the track. Look, Thank you, Colo, for letting us ride here. It's been amazing, isn't it? It's a great spot to come. North Carolina.
Great place to play.
Yeah, much appreciated. Let me know how you're getting all your manuals. Anna's going to keep up at it. I reckon by the end of the month, super steez. Watch
More
this
time.
space. Yeah, you got it. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you later. See ya.